Okay, so I just remembered something that I need. Hold on, I need to stop recording for a minute. Just one sec. Okay, I'm back. Alright, sorry if that ended up breaking the parts up. I actually don't know, because this thing records in moments of 5 minutes, and I don't know if this is gonna make it so that you guys had to wait to watch me kill the fuck out of Meredith. Anyway, I just want to say, Cullen, you are amazing. Except when you want to kill mages. That's not so amazing, but you know. Ow! Now it looks like she might be going down pretty easy right now, right? Yeah, it sure looks that way, but... Yeah, as you can see, Varric just came in to help. I don't know if maybe I should probably do Mark of Death. Ooh.
Maker, your servant begs you for the strength to defeat this evil.
He's just kind of like, oh, okay, it's a walking statue of death. So I think that all of your... I can't click on it, damn it! I think that all of your party members come back based on your, friendship with them. I really don't know, actually, but as you see, Varric came first, and then Evelyn, and I don't know if Meryl is here yet. I don't think so. Ow! Kick its ass. Did it die? Oh, okay, it died. You gonna come back? Colin, did you just start wandering off like, oh, duh-duh. God, she's so creepy. She reminds me of what you look like in Fable 2 if you, go to the Shadow Court and accept, like, don't make the other girl become ugly and old. That's what Meredith reminds me of. Oh shit, she's gonna leave now. Now she's gonna have another one come out and help her. Okay, can I click on it now? Yes, there you go. So yeah, Meredith really isn't hard at all. It's just when she has her little minions come through. Oh yeah, and now there's, as you can see, there's more slave statue things over here that I need to kill. I don't know, I mean, this battle is like seriously epic because then you just start bringing in all your party members and Cullen and everybody else. Okay, I see that we have a few more. Can I please attack them? I'll get the ones over on the other side. Come on. Let me attack. There you go. See, the one thing I like about rogues in this game is that they're a lot more powerful. Like, in a way of In Dragon Age Origins, I wouldn't dare just going off on my own and killing things like this. Go on, go get it, damn it! Is that Meredith? Okay. Oh shit! Oh, that's just... Okay, so that's just Colin and Abilene over there. I had this massive problem of... Anders is always over here, and as these things on this side began to come to life, it just became a problem. I had to keep running over to save him. But he's actually not in the line of fire for once. It just is so suiting that she has slave statues coming to her aid. I suppose I better go help them out over there. Can I even see? Nope, I can't even see how Cullen's doing in terms of health. I wonder if he just doesn't die. Probably. Holy shit! I'm trying to figure out who the hell Anders is healing. So Meredith is still up there, so... And they keep on coming! I love how the dog is biting a statue. That's Meredith, not a slave statue, so what the hell?
It's not enough that they make innocents suffer. No! We must also have insult added to injury. Spare the mages. Give them freedom. And they will use it to tear down everything we hold dear. No. No, it cannot be allowed. I will stop it. Do you hear me, champion? I will defeat you.
Alright. As your health is like less than a quarter away from dying. I think it'll be more epic if we just have a one-on-one with Meredith here, so I'm gonna kill all the slave statues. Or they could kill her first too, that might happen. Oh, these slave statues need to go! There's so many of them! And another! Unbelievable! Get it! Wow, this is kind of epic looking. Pause. The pause is... She dead? No, she's not. Everyone's just stunned.
Why is this taking so long? Can one so evil truly be so powerful? Make a guide your humble servant. Please tell me what I must do. What if I'm not doing the right thing? What if this is all madness? No, I must remain vigilant.
Oh my. Oh, wow. Thanks. I think that was Anders.
I will not be defeated! Make her heed your humble servant!
champion's name became a rallying cry, a reminder that the mighty Templars could be defied. He had defended the mages against a brutal injustice, and many lived to tell the tale. The circles rose up and set the world on fire. More Templars arrived at Kirkwall to restore order, but we were already long gone. We vanished into the hills, and circumstance eventually forced us all to leave the champion's side. Well, all of us except for Anders. You still hear the stories, of course. With each telling they grow, even if, at the core, remains the truth. A new legend had been born. So that's it. That's the whole story.
Then Meredith provoked the Circle. She was to blame.
Or that damned idol was. Or Anders. Take your pick.
Even so, had the champion not been there...
It might never have even gone that far.
I see.
So how is hearing all this going to help? You've already lost all the circles. In fact, haven't the Templars rebelled as well? I thought you decided to abandon the Chantry to hunt the mages.
Not all of us desire war, Varric. Please, if you know where the champion is, you must tell me. He is a hero. A man that the mages would listen to. Someone who was there at the beginning. The champion could stop this madness before it's too late. He may be the only one who can.
Is that what this is all about? In that case, I wish I could help you.
Just tell me one thing, then. Is the champion dead?
Oh, I doubt that.
Then you are free to go, Varric. May the Maker watch over you during the dark times ahead of us.
Same to you, Seeker. Same to you.
So, did you...
Gone. Just like the Warden.
That is no coincidence.
So, do we proceed with the original plan? Or keep looking?
It is in the Maker's hands now. We put our faith in him.
The end! Woo! And since it's my second time beating it, I got a nice epic achievement trophy. So,
I'm not calling you a liar. Just I'm lying.
I didn't get music the last time when I beat this.
I'm not calling you a thief.
Anyway, I just wanted to make a wanted to comment, but I couldn't before. I just thought it was so fitting that Anders got the final blow on Meredith.
Stop haunting me.
But anyway, so as is customary, while the credits roll, I give my little review of the game. Okay, so I thought it was a very good game. I know that a lot of people very much disagree, and I personally don't understand. Like, I mean, the game was not perfect by any means, but I don't see why it gets so much hatred. Like, they say, oh my god, this sucks compared to Origins. Honestly, I mean, not that Origins sucked, but I did like this better than Origins. I thought that the characters were more defined, in that, I guess I should say the main character is more defined, and like, you could actually, how am I trying? I don't know what I'm trying to say. One thing I did miss from Origins that they took away in this game is that you can just talk to your companions whenever you want. And I mean, in Origins they didn't always have something to say. I mean, there was always a limit of what they had to say, but I just miss being able to talk to everybody and just have all kinds of conversations. It was very interesting to get to know them and everything, and I think it's really took away from this game to take that away. Personally, I think that they were just rushed, and that is especially an issue with why there are so many repeated environments. Being that I am studying game design, I can pretty much guarantee you that it was deadlines by EA that they can't control that, so I'm trying not to take it out on them. And personally, I don't really care that much that there were repeated environments. I guess I'm just maybe a little too laid back. I don't know, but it's just like so many people are throwing bitch fits about it. Anyway, and honestly, you know, then there are people saying that the story of Dragon Age Origins was better than this story. I don't see how that's even possible. Okay, I mean, like, Origins wasn't bad, but I think that the only reason it was there was to give you the backstory of Thedas, which is why they called it possibly Dragon Age Origins, so that you can, you know, like, you have these treaties that you have to use to get them to aid you against the Darkspawn. Okay, but every single one of the factions or races or whatever you want to call them wasn't quite ready. You have to go be errand boy and go fix their problem for them before you can have their aid. So I mean, it's just that is what you call repetitive. But anyway, this game had a story. It was a realistic rise of power from being a fugitive of the Blight all the way up to champion of Kirkwall, which was like, I mean, you could see how important he was to the city, because, I mean, the first enchanter is bringing him to these things, and Meredith felt threatened by him. I mean, you could tell she felt threatened. So that's how important he became, and I think it's just a wonderful story, honestly. So, and being that Dragon Age is one of those games that you play for the story, I mean, they could have fleshed it out more. I mean, it was a kind of a short game, especially compared to Origins. But, I mean, I don't know. I still think it was a good story. And I think it's a good thing because obviously at the end of the game you see that they're going to pair together the Warden and the Champion into something. Now this causes issues in that some people killed off their Wardens, some people in Witch Hunt sent their Wardens into the mirror with Morrigan, and you know, it's just so. I personally cannot wait for Dragon Age 3 because if they really do have the Warden and the Champion working together, that is just gonna be so freaking epic. And like to have the parties all working together, like having all the people from Origins and all the people from this game all working together. Oh my gosh. I can't wait. So, with that, I'd say that this is a very good game. It's actually, this game gave me more reason to replay it than Origins did. And I know that's very opposite of what some people think, but Origins was just so long and I don't have that much time on my hands. It's much easier to replay this game because it is a little shorter. So, I don't know. I think it's really up to each individual person to decide what they think, which game they prefer. You know, another thing is the gameplay was so improved. I tried to go back and play Origins again. Not happening. I mean I will, but you know, to try to switch between the two games is just so frustrating. Because it's so slow in Origins, and then you get to this game, and it's like the gameplay is just completely just actionified. Except, I mean, I don't know what it's like on the console. I have not played the console version, but apparently it's all hack and slash. This is definitely not hack and slash on the computer. It's still the same way that you play it as in Origins. It's just faster paced. That's the only difference. So, I mean, when people say, oh, well, that's a hack and slash, well, then maybe you should get it for PC, and it won't be hack and slash. I don't know what it's like on the console, if it really is hack and slash, or if they're just bitchin' to bitch. I don't know. But anyway, I'm trying to think if I have anything else to say. You know, one thing they really should have worked on also was, character development, because like the characters all had this horrible obsession with something, and it got really frustrating at times with all of them except Anders. Like, I know that a lot of people can't stand Anders too, but he's actually the only one I can't stand, because I mean, at least I am sympathetic to the mages, so thus I relate to him a little more. When you're talking about with Meryl with her blood magic and that mirror, it's like, you know, honestly, she was doing an utter disrespect to Tamlin and the Dalish Warden by going in and trying to recreate the mirror. I mean, I understand the need to have the mirror, but to make it work just doesn't seem necessary to the point of which she was taking it. I think, in a way, they were kind of just desperate for a way for Meryl to join the group. And I don't know. Then there's Isabella, who had nothing to her except being a slut and stealing the relic from the Qunari and causing the war, well, what could have been a war between the Qunari and Kirkwall. I mean, she caused the slaughter of innocent people and the Viscount, and thus caused all this bullshit between Meredith and the mages. I mean, like, everything that happens can be blamed on her. Other than the Blight. I mean, you know, like how the Blight pushed the Hawks into escaping and having to flee to Kirkwall. That was not Isabella's fault, but like pretty much everything else is. Which is just, oh my gosh. And, Fenris, oh my god. That stupid elf. Oh, he is just a little ball of hatred and emo, and he needs to stop. Like, I understand, he used to be a slave. Okay, that really sucks. It does. It really, really sucks. But he takes it out on everybody. Everybody! I mean, no matter how nice you try to be to him, he yells at you, and he emos, and he throws fits. It's like, grow up. Get over yourself. Ah! And, you know, and then Anders brings up perfectly good points in their banters for him to think about, you know, what, you know, think about his beliefs, and that maybe he's slightly wrong in just grouping all mages into one and hating them all, and saying, let's kill them all! Like, he just annoys me. Like, he wouldn't annoy me half as much if he didn't take his hatred out on everybody. Now, if you want to talk about Anders, first of all, yeah, I know he's like completely different in this game, and a lot of people got disappointed by his change. It was his decision to take in Justice. Although, you can blame it on Nathaniel Howe for giving Justice the idea. But, nobody realized. I think, Anders thought it was going to be slightly different because it's a spirit. But he had so much anger inside of him over what was going on and, like, how injustice, you know, all the injustice that goes on in this circle, that it turned justice to vengeance. And then shit hit the fan with him. And it changed him completely, which a lot of people don't like, but I think it actually makes him an interesting character. And that's kind of why I like him the most, because he is an interesting character, and the fact that you used to know him as this super cheerful jokester guy who was just like, and then suddenly he takes on this spirit, and then he's just takes this nosedive into being this vengeful, rebellious, I mean, he was always rebellious, but I mean, like, even more so now. I just think it makes him more interesting and probably the deepest character of them. I guess I should say of the, like, the romanceables. But, when it comes, I think, like, I still am not really sure on who I'd say is the, like, which character has the deepest, like, the best characterization, but I just think Endris is interesting. And yeah, his bleeding about the mages can get tiring, but he's not entirely wrong about it either. And you know, like he said, I mean, the cause for mages is who he is. That is what he is now, because he took on justice. So that's just kind of, I think he has the most reason out of all of them for why he is the way he is. You can disagree with me, go ahead, I really don't care, you can go ahead and disagree, but that's just how I feel. Yeah, Fenris has good reason to be hateful of Tevinter and blood mages, but to be hateful of every mage. I mean, you saw how many innocent mages there were. There were plenty of mages at the end that weren't even using blood magic to defend themselves. There were plenty who were. Plenty that that went as far as to use blood magic to survive. And I personally don't blame them. I mean, seriously, think about it. If you were a mage and they just enacted the rite of annulment, and you really wanted to live, but they weren't gonna let you, you're cornered. I mean, what would you do? Would you just, I know I wouldn't lay down and die. If I had the power at my fingertips to defend myself, I'd use it. I mean, unless I was really that aching to die, which I'm not, and I can't put myself in their shoes necessarily. So, I don't know. These are some really long credits. I think it's the first time that I've been able to rant about a game, like, all the way through. I mean, I'm not all the way through the credits yet, but I could keep going. I could keep ranting and raving and stuff. But, my first time beating this game, I didn't watch all the way through, and I don't think there is anything extra if you do, but I guess I kind of want to make sure if there is or not. So maybe I'll just sit here and enjoy the wonderful music. The soundtrack of this game is absolutely beautiful. If you guys got the Signature Edition and you haven't downloaded the soundtrack yet, you really should. Just go on the social.bioware.com, I believe, and then there should be like some place to redeem your your stuff. You have to put a code in, but that's okay. Oh. Yeah. This has got to be done soon. Angelo Italiano. That's quite an interesting name. Okay, you know what? Never mind. I'm just... Oh, that's the end? That's it? I could have sworn that there was something at the end. Alright, so I beat it in 27 hours, 4 minutes, and 5 seconds. Now hold on. Yeah, I did name my other guy Drake. Nathan. Oh my god, I said Drake, Nathan Drake. No, not really, that's not what I meant. Nathan! Anyway, as you can see, I beat the game in 54 hours, 0 minutes, and 1 second. That's pretty epic right there, don't you think? And yes, I was really up till 4:30 in the morning beating it. Anyway. So that is Dragon Age 2. I hope you guys had fun, because I know I did. I know that a lot of people didn't care for the game, but that's your opinion, I have mine, we all have our opinion, that's okay. Alright, so I'm going to be working on Origins, and I have an interesting and wonderful announcement for you guys that I'll be posting in a separate video, like an actual webcam update video, shortly after all these videos upload. Okay, so I will see you guys later.